What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing snake feeding. If you didn't see by the title, which you probably did.
The title pretty much says it all. Today we're just going to run you through our
weekly routine of feeding our snakes.
Hopefully they all feed, because of the past couple of weeks we've had some feeding, some not. They're all doing all sorts of things, so let's just run with it, see how we go. Woo! Just before we start the video, I'm going to explain to you guys why we use tubs instead of feeding in the tank. Basically just because we don't want our snakes to be tank defensive. So far it's been fine. We haven't had any troubles really feeding in tubs. If we do find that our snake has sort of gone off the food or anything like that, which hasn't really happened, it only happened once with Sushi the other week. We just left him in his tank for a week and then just offered him food. Just so they primarily know that there's no food actually coming into their enclosure, so they never really get that thought process of, I guess, food being in their home. But yeah, and they don't actually associate food with coming out either. Once we put them in their tubs, then they are all kind of ready pretty much to eat. When the other snakes were little, we used to put the lid on, and as soon as we put the lid on and take it off, they'd be essed up, ready to go. It seems to work for us. Everyone does things their own way, so this is our way. Damo's over there getting Aura out. We've just finished getting all the snakes out now. So we're going to just bring the rats downstairs because we have to defrost them upstairs, and we'll get straight into the video.
Alright, so this is a little process that we use, pretty much just using a bucket or a tub, filling the bucket up with just like warm water from the tap, pretty hot actually, and then bring it downstairs to where we're feeding, and pretty much just dry off the rat. Sometimes the snakes will get a little bit spooked when water drips on their head when they're about to eat, so. Alright, so we'll do Teeny first. When we open her tank up, she runs away. As soon as we crack this, if you watch her, as soon as we crack this, she knows there's food coming. Just like that. So as you saw, like, as soon as that tub cracked, she was ready to strike. A lot of people have problems with their snakes being tank defensive, and as soon as they open their tank, the snake's ready to bite. It's because a lot of people, or pretty much everyone, they'll feed their snakes in their tank. As soon as they open that tank up, the snake's ready for food. So the reason why we use the tubs is exactly for that. It's a bit of an experiment. A lot of people will like to say, no, it stresses the snake out too much, but we have been doing it for a while and it works for us. So we're going to keep doing it, so each to their own.
We've only had Aura for a couple of months now, and she's getting used to the tub still. She's still a little bit like tank wary, like we go in there and she'll sort of flick her head around and see what we're doing. I wouldn't say it's bad, she's definitely getting the hang of it, and we just keep working with her every time, but she's not scared at all of going in the tub. I think if anything now she's picking up on it and she gets keen. So let's get her big mama out. Alright, she's all dry. Yum. This way. This way. This way. Not here. Good. start with one of our little hatchies. They are on Fuzzy Mars. So these ones we don't put in a tub just because they're so little. We're still trying to get them to eat regularly. And this one's going well, so soon we will start to introduce the tub feeding and see how he goes with it, but just for now he's right in his little tub thing, little home, and we'll just monitor him, make sure he fully eats it, just so he's not left with it in his home. And looks like I got a bit of cleaning up to do. Let's go. She's still trying to get the hang of it, obviously. We have to sort of make him feel like a little bit comfortable, and yeah, it's only her second feed, so we're proud of her. At the end of last video, we had a couple of questions as well, and we do encourage questions because we want to learn ourselves, we want to educate everybody else, we want people to understand snakes and our animals. So, question number one was, how big does it get? Which was about our black-headed python.
So the black-headed python can get anywhere from say 5-6 foot to about 10 foot. Females usually getting bigger than males, and about that round they can get.
Precisely. Question number two, what do you feed him and how often do they eat?
So we feed once a week. Usually snakes do eat once a week. They can eat once a fortnight. So a snake as big as Aura can go a big feed and eat every fortnight or even once a month. Snakes can go a year without eating. So letting the snakes rest for that week or so does no harm to them at all. We just like to feed once a week.
So the next question is, how wide can they open their mouth and what is the biggest thing they can eat?
So a snake can actually eat a rat or a mouse double the size of their head. And the biggest thing they can eat is probably the rats that they're eating at the moment, like say the blackhead and the Darwins. They can probably eat this size up, but we just go the size they're on now because it does well for them. If they do smash it really fast, we double up, so we just give them two of the same size. And then say Aura, she's actually on jumbo rats at the moment, which is the biggest rat you can get, which means that she's gonna have to size up soon into another mammal. Unfortunately, not like other reptiles such as like bearded dragons and stuff, they don't eat salad, so they have to feed on
We don't make friends with salad. Sorry.
So yeah, she's gonna have to jump up into say a quail, chicken, rabbit, so all frozen.
Yeah, we feed frozen because live feeding can be dangerous for the snake. We understand that some people do have to feed live animals to their snakes, but however we will not be doing a live feeding on video or anything like that, even if we do have to. Some snakes can just be really picky. And yeah, like I said, it can harm your snake, and it's just, yeah. There's no point causing pain to another animal for no reason. That was the end of our questions.
If you have any questions, guys, ask them through the comments. If you don't want to ask them through the comments, jump over to our Instagram and ask through DM. We will answer them, and we'll probably chuck them on here too and answer them for you guys.
Yeah.
So everyone else can know. So thank you for watching another video. We appreciate it.
Like and subscribe and comment and share and do all those things that everyone says because it helps us grow. And the bigger we grow, the better we can get. So, yes!
Thank you guys. Have a good day, night, wherever you are.
Perfect.
Bye!